Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Works Every Time podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe, check us out on Spotify. We are everywhere. I'm one of your hosts, Markus Olin, sitting here with
Justin Essenmacher
and
Phillip Garcia.
And we're back. So what do you want? You want to start with your little episode, bud?
Yeah, Phillip, are you okay? How is your body doing?
This podcast almost turned back into the Open Mics podcast.
You almost lost your mediator.
Thank God.
No, I think we should. I mean, OJ's old news. No.
Yeah, OJ's dead, but that's.
Yeah.
But
We
you know
can
who
riff on it.
almost
I
died?
didn't know that OJ dead.
So yeah, if you're watching this, you probably already know OJ's
didn't
dead,
know
but he just
OJ
died, and we
Yeah.
broke the news to Justin, and Justin thought we were fucking with him.
This is what Justin did. This just in. OJ dead.
I didn't know he was dead. OJ, no! What had happened?
It was kind of sad. I was sad.
Hey, dude, I hope
Were
they
you
find.
sad?
Hey,
I mean, I kind of was just like, oh my God. You know, he's finally going to be with his wife he stabbed 74 fucking times.
and you know what? I hope they find a coffin that fits.
The juice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know what also died? Thank you so much. It's early, dude.
Please, Doug. Please.
Your spirit.
Walker.
You know it's early? It's early for the nicotine. I'll go for it. Well, his Twitter, his ex, it was iconic.
What?
He killed
OJ.
his ex and his ex. Come on.
Yeah, they're both gone. Yeah. But his Twitter was like really, really cringe core type shit.
That's what made me miss him when I heard he died.
Why? What was his
I
Twitter
was like, no new Twitter. His Twitter would just be him on the golf course being like, what's up, Twitter world? I'm out here just playing golf. And everyone in the comments is just like, you murdered 2 people. And he's just
He
like,
murdered 2 people? I thought it was only 1.
technically it was none, but
Wasn't it like the lover boy?
Ron,
he also killed
Ron
the-
Goldman, yeah.
He also killed the lover boy.
This is before they knew what CTE was, and they were just like, he didn't do that. He's a superstar.
That
Do
was
you
my
think-
next
now-
thought,
wait,
dude.
do you
Now we're
think it-
like, yeah, he did that shit.
Do you think it was like head injuries or do you think it was jealousy? I mean,
I think the juice done got squeezed, dog.
Yeah. They squeezed it all right, man.
yeah, they squeezed all
You know
of
how
it.
like some of those NFL players, they'll like donate their brain to science after so they can research it. You think he did that?
I think, what's the commissioner's name?
Roger Goodell?
Yeah, the Roger Goodell. I think for every single one of those guys that donates their brain, he's waiting at the hospital to switch it out with the perfectly fine fucking brain.
Yeah.
Like Indiana Jones
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
and just swaps it out. And you're like,
Yeah.
take a little sand
He
out.
looks like he would eat the brains.
Roger Goodell or OJ?
Both, actually.
I heard Roger Goodell's a nice guy. Call me Raj.
Yeah,
if you
Raj, we
love you. Yeah, I would really like some seat
Check
tickets.
this out, Raj. You see that on the fucking O-line?
Yeah.
You want to see
Fuck
this?
Pat McAfee. Get us on the sideline, all right? We'll
You want
fuck
to do
it
the
up.
Pat McAfee podcast? Just scream the whole time?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have enough tank tops.
And when we were in London, man, we were fucking on drugs.
I was a punter.
I was a punter.
That's crazy.
Yeah, hey, this is how
Don't
we
put
get
it-
our
you gotta
start.
put
We
his
start
in,
shitting
dude.
on Pat McAfee. He'll come back at us. Oh, I kicked the ball for a lot of money.
Oh, yeah, I kicked it so far.
Like
Look at
Markus
how
is
far
afraid.
I could kick a ball.
Markus-
I hate Pat McAfee.
Oh,
I
here we go.
fucking hate that show.
Ooh,
Yeah,
why do you
why
hate
Every
him?
time I see it on ESPN, I'm like, sit down. Why are you standing? You have a chair right there. What's the fucking point? I don't want to watch a guy stand and talking to a mic if it's not stand up. What the fuck is he doing? He's got 16 retards with him every fucking episode. They're talking about shit that no one fucking cares about.
Coffin corner, buddy.
He picked against Michigan in every single big game they had
Oh,
this year.
that's why he's mad. Here comes
No.
the truth.
That's
Here
not
comes the
why I'm
truth.
mad. It's just an example of the fact that he doesn't fucking know shit.
Yeah, Pat, you don't know nothing.
How
'cause
are you wrong every time?
Every time you're wrong. Every time.
You
I
watched the
agree.
national championship game. He picked Washington in that
Why would you pick Washington?
because he's a fucking cokehead retard punter.
Oh, he did. He was in the circle. He
Yeah,
was
he's in the
commentator.
circle with a cowboy hat looking like a fucking idiot.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
like,
the
you played at the Colts.
He's the Conor McGregor of the NFL.
of talking on ESPN.
Dude, your whiskey's terrible.
Yeah, and Pat McAfee's whiskey probably sucks too, man.
He has
probably
whiskey,
vodka.
too?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, he probably has vodka like a little puss.
Conor McGregor has
I'm
whiskey.
kidding,
and I
Pat.
think it's
Don't
called
kill
like
me.
Proper 12.
Proper 12.
Proper 12.
Oh, knock you in your proper fucking OJ Simpson, you know.
You
that was
drink-
British. I don't know.
You drink 2 shots of Proper 12, and you'll let any tour bus have it.
Any what?
Tour bus.
He fought a tour bus?
He fought a tour.
He fought a tour
He went to
bus?
like jail in Vegas, I think.
He did. He
because
tried to throw chairs at a bus.
Him and his buddies just like ransacked one of his opponent's
Dude,
buses.
he
and
is
threw chairs
Irish
at-
Pat McAfee. And
Yeah.
McAfee's already an Irish name. What the
best-
fuck is wrong with Irish people, dude? Bro, we were talking about Rory McIlroy earlier, dude.
Yeah.
Are Irish people the dumbest people in the world?
I wouldn't, dude.
I don't want to
Irish-
make a fun of Irish people, but you all are fucking dumb.
This is actually a good time for me to tell y'all that we should not go after them because I have made jokes about.
The Irish.
I've made jokes about the Irish on like X or Twitter back in the day, and the whole country came for my ass.
Sick.
The whole country?
All
Yeah.
12 of them?
Even the little leprechaun one?
Yeah, I said something about the famine and potatoes. I don't
Yeah,
remember what
yeah,
it was.
yeah. Why don't you find potato? Why don't you plant them, you fucktards? You know
Whoa,
what's
whoa,
funny?
whoa.
You know what's funny about Ireland?
Where, he is going
No.
into
I
it.
don't
What
give a
happened?
shit.
We brought
Come
up
after me. What are you gonna do? Fucking shoot me with a spud gun? I don't give a fuck. You're bad at soccer. No one cares about fucking rugby. Your food sucks ass. Your women have no fucking teeth. Fuck Ireland. Who cares? You're
All right.
the spin-off of England.
So you're pro-Israel.
Very pro-Israel. Yeah.
Yeah.
All day. Love
up?
Israel. Great
Yeah.
place. Hate Ireland. Trump would never say he hates Ireland. He loves every place ever.
So
that
why
he's
did
in.
Pat McAfee not
I
pick?
like that Donald Trump is like an imaginary friend in Marcus's mind sometimes. He like refers to
Dog,
him.
I was on mushrooms just thinking about shit that I should not have been thinking about, you know.
Like what? Give us some examples. I
Dude,
want to hear
part
about
of
this trip.
Part of me on mushrooms, and this part's gonna need to get cut, but part of me on mushrooms was just like, dude, I get Osama bin Laden, man. He was literally just like, guys, leave me alone. He's sitting in a cave, like, can you guys fucking stop?
We're not cutting that.
Yeah, we're not cutting
Leave
that.
it. I don't care. I think he was
You should
probably
think
just
before you
he was
speak.
just sitting there, probably fucking like, guys, leave me the fuck alone. And then if he got fed up to a point where he's like, oh yeah, watch this fucking shit. And then I had the thought on mushrooms. I'm like, Osama, you can't do that. I literally was having a conversation with Osama bin Laden on mushrooms. Like, you can't blow up buildings, dude.
What is going
I
on?
get you're mad, but like, you
Why,
can't.
how
just,
did you end up in?
I ate the whole bag. I don't know, man. I don't fucking.
You hit the whole bag and literally went to the other side of the earth.
Oh
Yeah,
dude.
He also grew that beard just to be like Osama.
I smoked a blunt with Biggie, Osama, and OJ Simpson. I didn't even know
You
OJ was
were
gonna die.
on
dude.
one.
I was
That's
so
nuts.
fuck.
All
Dude,
those people are dead.
I know.
That's crazy.
OJ wasn't even dead yet.
I
You
guess
know
that's
the
how you
crazy
keep-
part? I rolled a blunt because I was just like, you get to that part of the mushroom trip where you're like, I have to smoke something. Something has to get burned right now. So I tried to roll a blunt, and I'm just so like tripping while I'm rolling it. And then I get done rolling it, and I put it down. I look at it. I'm like, that's the worst blunt in history. And I have a Biggie Smalls poster on my wall. And he's got that line about, I only smoke blunts if they're rolled proper. And I just look at him. Oh, I'm so sorry, Biggie. This is the worst. You would hate this blunt, Biggie. I'm so sorry. And the poster's just like, and I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm sorry, dude. You don't have to smoke this, Biggie. And he didn't.
Did it?
Marcus burned his house down trying to smoke a blunt with a poster
The poster, dude. It's a good trip, man.
on mushrooms.
But yeah,
talking to the fire department.
Osama's nuts. That's what I figured out, dude. I was like, that guy's crazy.
Why is he nuts? What did he do?
Because he blew up 2 buildings. Like, what a psycho.
Wait, just the
What? He didn't do it. He was still alive. We assassinated him. He
Osama
did.
bin
Yeah,
Laden
OJ
do?
didn't do it either,
And then
right?
Marcus just goes, he blew up 2 buildings. And then Justin goes, what? like he still hasn't pieced it together. Like he really
Kind of like
Justin,
the rubble that they haven't pieced. No, I'm okay. They pieced it. Whoops.
You should go, man. It's like Disney World now.
I've
It
been.
freaked me that you've been to One World Trade Center?
Yeah.
What did you do? $50 to get into it. And
Oh,
then
I didn't go in.
I paid for the tour. It was like $100. Dude,
Hey,
this
you
is the
could come see
craziest
what we
thing.
did.
Oh, but I'm an idiot for paying my taxes. You paid $100 to watch a terrorist attack.
That's basically paying your taxes. You go into the World Trade Center and it takes you to the top, and then you go out and it's like a big view of the city, right? But then it's they like take you into this lobby, and the entry lobby is a projection. They're just showing you a video of what it looks like from up there, and you're like, "You've got to be fucking kidding me!" And they raise the curtains and they show it to you for like 20 seconds, and they go, "All right, thank y'all so much for coming out. You can exit this way into the Sky Lobby." And I'm like, I better be able to see the whole fucking city from that lobby or whatever. And there's like 4 bars. There's 4 bars, 2 restaurants, like a place to get your fucking hair done. It's weird that that's a place now where
It's almost like they
it's
didn't
commerce.
like how they built the first 2 and like, we need to remodel them. Just bring them down. We'll make a prettier one with a mall in it and food for all the tourists.
It's a beautiful
Good
area,
halal
though.
options, though, I heard.
Shit.
Hey, you guys got shawarma up here? Can I get some falafel?
Man, Marcus, what did you have for breakfast today? Wheaties?
Nothing, actually. I
That
didn't eat
makes
any
sense.
breakfast.
You're
It's early. It's early.
What'd you have for breakfast?
I had coffee and a nicotine.
Yeah, I didn't even get coffee.
I had coffee and
dying.
Zen.
I needed coffee.
You want some coffee?
Not yours. We have cold brew. Ooh, I'll take a cold brew. Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, Marcus,
What a
can I
lull.
ask what your
Let me
favorite
hit your vape then if we're
Marcus?
getting fucking
Can I ask what your
substances figured
favorite
out.
word is? Can I ask what your would it happen to be the F word?
Which F word? I
Fuck.
like fuck. Fuck's great, dude.
Oh, that's free?
Oh, no,
Free's a good
that's
one,
actually
too.
true. That's a really good one
Free's a
for
good
Marcus.
too. Back to Ireland. I don't
Yeah.
know, man. I just fucking.
Have you ever felt like describing? Have you ever described something in anger without the F word? You know,
Yeah, I've done clean shows.
I'm not talking about that. I'm just mean like anything in your life. You ever described it
My
without getting
favorite
mad
thing
with
is
that?
like when Marcus is doing stage time. If I watch it, I'm watching him. It's like we know each other's jokes. They're at least familiar enough. You kind of know where
Yes.
they're going.
Yes.
And if I'm watching Marcus and he's having a hard time, or if like the crowd's not like picking up Marcus's tempo,
This is
and,
my
like,
favorite one.
Right? He goes, "Fuck, man, I don't know." I don't even know if you realize you say it, but you'll say it like 4 or 5 times in a set.
Yeah.
But you'll know it. Like I'm like you do, and then you'll say it so fast. That's the crazy thing about it. You're saying that, and then you have your next joke already lined up. You're like, "Fuck, man, I don't know. Costco fucking should sell weed, whatever." Which is like, I'm like,
Yeah.
it's a nervous. I do. I forget what I do.
I'm constantly in traffic in my own head. Like, you think I-35 is bad? Get in my head, dude. All the exits
Yeah.
are closed.
Yeah.
And then they're open. And you're like, fuck, I could have taken that fucking exit.
And it just splits for no reason.
And no reason, dude.
That's another
Yeah.
Marcus.
No
bit.
reason.
That should just be your merch, dude. Just have the F
Marcus
word on
was-
it like 20 times.
Marcus is like Switch, but with Donald Trump. What's the guy? Sketch. You're like Sketch, but with Donald Trump. He's like, no reason.
He lives rent-free in my head.
Who's Sketch?
No reason. It's a new guy.
Guys.
He's a new like internet guy who he streams and he plays Madden against all these like really famous people.
Oh
But
yeah.
he's like,
Hey, but he has like Tourette's or
I don't know,
autistic or something.
I think he's just an interesting guy. He says all this crazy shit. He's like, oh, you're gonna bring out the dog in me. The dog's coming out, and then he'll like crawl on all fours and like act like he's pissing in the back. He's honestly a hoot.
Is he the one who plays Madden?
Yeah. Deschambeau.
He just said that, dude.
Yeah,
I didn't hear the
Deschambeau
Madden
hit a hole in one yesterday on the par 3 challenge
Uh-huh.
at the Masters, and he goes to the camera. I'm like, no way, dude. This kid is cutting to the Masters now.
Wow.
He's getting there.
Man, one day, one of the Masters guys is going to hit a hole-in-one and be like, works every time.
Yeah.
And,
It was one of those-
we're going to be there like, we invented that phrase.
yeah.
We
A lot of
did
people don't know
invent
that.
that.
We don't say it nearly enough
We
for this
don't.
podcast.
What
being
don't we
named
say
it.
enough?
Works every time.
Hell yeah, dude. Justin, what don't we say now?
Works every time.
It's so good. Need more coffee, dude.
So
Get zooted for the boys.
I saw a billboard on the way here that made me think. It says, "Don't do fentanyl." Period. And it's a picture of a teenager, and it says, "Just ask my mom."
If I saw that on mushrooms, I would have crashed my car. I'd have been like,
So-
what the fuck? I got to call my mom?
And
now?
it's a picture of him in basketball. It looks just like in high school, and he's smiling and goes, "Just ask my mom." And it's like, so does your mom know that you were a coke addict?
Oh, that's
You
mean.
loser.
You got to say something positive.
Well, also, it's like if you were 16 doing cocaine, you didn't really have a chance, dude.
Yeah, you didn't.
Yeah.
You little baby body.
If
When's the
anything,
first time
you
y'all
saved
did
your
coke?
mom a lot of time and money, if anything.
Also, I just don't like that
Jesus
billboard
Christ,
though.
That's a hard stance. But
It's just a weird thing. It's just like, yeah, he shouldn't be doing fentanyl anyway. Why is there a billboard for it?
speaking of fentanyl,
You
It
got
should
me?
be
do
like,
the-
don't do cocaine, don't do.
we can do
You
the
got me,
ER.
dude?
It's part of the ER
Yeah,
story.
finally.
Actually. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We waited almost as long as Phil did at the ER.
So I'll be honest with you guys. Last night or the night prior, I had that's the same fucking thing. I had like a what I thought was a mild heart attack. It was really bad. Like I woke up in the middle of the night. My bed was wet with sweat. My left arm went numb.
Oh, he's spitting bars.
It was bad,
My
dog.
bed was wet with
Mom's
sweat.
spaghetti. It was-
Last night I had a heart attack.
hey, look, don't tell my heart. My achy breaky heart. Anyways,
Hey,
I've been having that kind of like recently, and it's still not good. It's not a situation that's necessarily figured out yet. But I woke up the next morning and then didn't remember that because I went right back to bed. And then I tried to go to the gym. I've been doing that because of this situation. I'm like, oh, your heart's being weird. And
Yeah.
also just it's better to go to the
That's
gym.
why I say never work out. Drink coffee and vape. Don't ever fucking work out.
Don't do that. I had a scoop of pre-workout, a black coffee. I had the black coffee before the pre-workout. I didn't think about it, because I took the dog out and everything. My brain works so fragmented. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Then I take that and I smoke some weed to go to the gym.
Oh,
like I always do.
Of course, you have
On
to
the way
work
to the
out.
gym, my left arm starts going numb, and I start having I'm like, oh my God. And then I remember you woke up last night and had like a mild heart attack. So I text my girlfriend. I'm like, hey, I'm going to go. But I also just took pre-workout and I'm high as shit. So I'm going to wait an hour, because if you just go to the hospital, I'm having a heart attack, and you're like, have you taken anything else? Yeah, I'm stoned as hell. And I got 300 milligrams of caffeine and creatine in me. Like, yeah, you're not.
I got alpha brain and fucking cushion me right now, man. My dick's hard and soft at the same time.
They're like, man, the doctor's prescribing you 50 push-ups right now, dog. Can you even do them like that? What's your pump like? But that's the crazy thing.
Dude, I just picture the nurse being like, do you even lift?
bro.
Or it says bro, or like whatever you would say for a girl. It's got to have both. It's a form, right?
I went into the gym. That was my mindset. I was like, okay, dude, maybe don't go work out and lift shit because your heart feels like it's about to explode right now. Just go sit in the sauna.
You know what I think happened? I think
That's
Phill,
a crazy mix, dude. High, and then how did it feel? What did it feel like?
Dude, I'm
How'd it
sitting there
feel?
for 30 minutes because sauna lasted 2 minutes. Sauna lasted 2 minutes. And let me tell you something. Then I had to go sit in the locker room and get my breath. I'm texting Allie. I'm texting my family. I'm like, hey, I love you all so much. Like, I don't feel really well right now. I'm at the gym.
You saying your goodbyes?
Dude, I was that fucking bad.
You got any of that weed left?
Take care of soup for me.
Crazy. Yeah, take care of soup. But this is the worst part. I'm doing all that while there's 15 70-year-old naked men just kind of farting and wiping their dick with towels around me. And I'm like, okay.
Dude,
that's why your heart was going.
Imagine
You were
how
getting all
funny it
turned
would've
on by
been.
them old dicks.
Imagine if Phill would have been like, I think I'm having a heart attack. And these old guys are like, you call that a heart attack?
Yeah, I didn't talk to
I
those
had
guys.
3 last week.
You know how I know that's not a heart attack? You said the word heart attack, asshole. That's not a heart attack.
Well, I went to the ER.
Let's play golf.
I got checked in. In front of me, there's 3 migrant workers easily.
I almost said illegals.
And I'm
I
sitting
was like,
there.
don't be hacky, but fuck it was.
It was clearly that's what it was. And they were having arguably worse days than I, but I was also like, is this one of those situations where you skip to the front line? You're like, I think I might be having a heart attack.
And I'm a citizen.
I waited my time. And I sat there and I was like, I think I had a mild heart attack last night. I just tried to go to the gym and it wasn't good. And they're like, okay, we'll get you back right now. They get me back and they take an EKG. They do a picture of the heart. They go, your heart's fine. It's beating healthy. Your heart is healthy for your age. It's pretty good.
That's good.
Right. So I'm okay. And they go, you might be having an anxiety attack, or you might be having some kind of you might be sick or something. We're going to get some blood tests drawn and then we're going to get you back there. But if you might be having a panic attack, anxiety attack. And they send me back out into the ER lobby.
Oh, gosh.
Right. And this is
That's
what
not where you
drives
put a
me
panic
crazy.
attack.
Oh, yeah. Because in the stint that they put me out back in the lobby, a man comes in with a nail gun under his armpit, bleeding down. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, I'd be having an anxiety attack. And then
I'm stressed.
2 fentanyl queens. This is why you brought it up.
Fentanyl queens.
Dude, one of these
define
blown out bottom, heavier than usual. You can tell the drugs have destroyed all of their
body
elasticity. So their fat's just hanging all low, like a pear down to the bottom of their body. And it's nuts because this one face tattoos, glasses that are not fitting right. And then another one of them walks in. He's
like a 6?
Like a 6? No, like a 1.8.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
dude.
And that's
what
being nice.
Justin blew out his DUI. No, I'm
That happened. They start shouting at each other. You were in there when my baby daddy overdosed on fentanyl. You were there. You killed my baby daddy. I'm sitting here in between. I'm like, maybe I might be having an anxiety attack. And then in comes an old lady, one who has her throat torn.
No.
And then another lady who's crying. And these 2 old ladies tried to escape from a nursing home apparently, and got T-boned and ran into a bank and fucked up the building. And then while they're in there, the 16 nursing home workers come running into the ER rating and be like, those are our fucking patients. We need them back right now. And I'm like, I'm having a fucking anxiety attack. I am having an anxiety attack. I need to go. Give me something for anxiety.
Yeah.
And Mr. Garcia, we'll see you back right now. Yeah, your blood's fine. You're doing okay.
Yeah, they said Mr. Garcia.
Yeah.
3 other dudes stood up too.
That's actually really funny. Every time they came out, they said Mr. Garcia. They go, and I stood up and they go, Phillip Garcia. I go, that's me.
See.
Anyways.
Here's my
Gracias.
American health insurance and my passport.
I was the only guy there with health insurance for sure.
Also, I've never been in an emergency room with that many crazy things. That sounded like a made up thing, dude.
The person across from me, the one guy's situation I can also hear, other than the guy who's getting a nail pulled out of his armpit and the left and just screaming. He's like, I do that. He's like saying something in Spanish, and then like one nurse comes over and translates. He goes, "He's asking for pain meds." And the guy across from me.
How do you say pain med?
2 hot nurses with this really old dude, and he
yeah.
has like a testicle infection. I guess.
Yeah, he does.
Like, they're
Oh,
telling
so they
him-
save him for that's awesome.
Right.
That's so cool.
They're
So
telling
the
him-
dream is alive.
I'm listening to the whole thing. They're like, "We need you to take your pants off and pull your balls up above your legs and
Yeah,
then
but say
close
it
your
how they
thighs together."
say it how they said
That's
it.
exactly how they said it.
No,
Oh,
no.
we need you to take your penis and lay that
Yeah.
vertically onto your stomach,
Fuck
sir.
yeah.
And then we need you to take your testicles and pull them above your thighs and then close your thighs so that we don't have to go hunting for it. And then
I want him to hunt.
and then you just hear him moaning in pain while they're like
he
inspecting
wasn't in
his
pain.
testicles.
He was not in pain, dude.
Yeah.
That guy was having
I
the
get
time of his
embarrassed
life.
when they say flop it up on your stomach. I'm like, what do you want me to flop up?
Yeah, Justin's
wait,
like, my
They're
stomach.
like
What
they don't
is
even
this,
have
the
to,
Olympics?
They don't even have to hold it in nowhere. It just stays there for them. It just
Yeah.
stays in spot. It doesn't really get in the way.
I think Phil had the heart
Doctors
attack.
love me.
I
Doctors
think
love
Phil
me.
had the heart attack when he realized he did his taxes on Cash App.
Yeah.
He just went like, fuck.
Also,
Cash
I
App.
think
I'm an idiot.
not only
Sorry,
was
I'm
it
sorry.
like,
You can hit that.
if you would have told the did you tell the doctor that you smoked weed, took pre-workout, and did
I
everything?
did tell him. I did tell him.
And they
but
didn't go
but-
like, yeah, that makes sense. You probably are dying.
Well, I told him.
Feel like that at least. You didn't die, but it would feel like you are.
I told him that I drink coffee.
yeah, of course.
And that
I just
I
withheld
was-
information. I also did a little bit of cocaine.
Well, every dude, if you give them any reason, like if you have a general concern going into a medical facility and you give them any reason to like knock down what you
Yeah.
think it is, they will not search your diagnosis out how you want it to.
Yeah.
Like if I'm sitting there and I'm like, my heart hurts, and even if it is anxiety, then I want you to tell me that my heart is fucking fine, so I don't have to be anxious about it anymore. Otherwise, they'll just be like, yeah, you were having an anxiety attack. Listen, we got 3 guys with nail guns injuries in the back, and we need to get to them pretty quick.
Phillip's just going to the emergency room every other day because he's getting too high on weed and pre-workout. And
yeah,
he's
you
like, "I'm
almost
freaking out."
almost ruined the weed statistic of no one's died from weed.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You were almost
I
that
thought
guy.
You
about
almost made
that.
us get a
I
billboard.
bet you thought about it.
You almost
Yeah.
made us get a billboard. Hey, stop weed. Just ask Phillip.
I'm getting too old,
Think
man.
weed's
I'm done.
chill? Think again.
I'm
Yeah,
done.
Look
I'm
at
a-
this guy.
I'm
He's
a
dead.
pint a day guy now. That's all I have. I sometimes I have a glass of red wine.
That's my favorite ones. Those people that stop drinking liquor. They're like, I only drink beer now. I only drink clear liquor.
I had like
I'm doing
6
better.
Heineken Zeros the other day, man. I just watched.
I had about 10 Happy Dads.
If I could
Oh,
drink
boy.
White Claws, I would drink White Claws, but I can't.
Go to
not?
Happy Dad, dude. What's up?
All of those seltzers, all of that shit that's like malt, it fucks my stomach up so bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you ever think about water?
I love water.
Water's the best.
Yeah, I actually
You can
do-
drive
Hey,
after.
Markus,
not as- I'm
you
not
ever
as-
you ever thought about being a man?
Yeah, that's why I quit drinking and paid my taxes.
Oh yeah, yeah. You paid your taxes
Hell
for
yeah,
all year in
IRS.
one day.
They're out of my account already. They're
That's
paid.
how little you owed out of the whole year. So
What?
that's pretty crazy. You did really well last year. I'm saying,
I crushed it, dude.
crushed it.
And I'm paying for 2 wars. So excited.
I can't wait to hear all about this all year.
Yep.
Yeah, oh yeah, until next year.
I can't believe I'm working all these doubles. You sound like Cartman, dude. Oh
Dude, I don't, Cartman.
I do my work. You didn't make all the money. I'm so poor. Yeah, I'm Marky Julian. Yeah. You can follow me at Sunset. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
The other
Nice.
day, I got Marcus.
Cartman rules.
I got Marcus to huck a water bottle at my head. I made him so mad.
Oh, what did you do? What
So,
did you do?
As we talked about in the last episode, Marcus didn't show up for picture day, right?
Yep.
So I called his ass out in the green room. Who was sitting there? Was it Colt McNeely?
I was raging.
It was Colt. I go, dude, you showed up. It was they bought something for us. You know, that I thought was the gift. You know, like they paid for the, he goes, I don't need a headshot. I have one. I go, it's 5 years old and no one's buying it. And he goes, I look the exact same. I said, no, you look like you've had about 10,000 tantrums since then. And then he picks up a water. He's never gotten violent with me. Fucking, boom, sent the bitch. And I fucking ducked real quick. And
if I wanted to hit you, I'd have hit you.
I looked at Colt. I go, can you tell we do
I
a
missed on
podcast
purpose.
together?
Yeah. Yeah, I threw a water bottle at him.
A full water bottle.
You know when Marcus texted us the other day
like this
about the
full.
schedule, I held back so much because I knew his temper. I was happy about myself because I was.
Oh, was this when I couldn't do it yesterday?
I just wanted to dig at you just because, and I know if I did it, the podcast this week would have been burned to the ground. So I took that. Like, see the water bottle? It's happened to me enough, Phillip. So I stopped doing that.
Thanks for letting me get some shit done yesterday.
Of course, man. You're welcome. You're welcome, Marcus.
Thanks, Kyle. Hey, Kyle, I got to pay my taxes, Kyle.
Hey, guess what? I didn't pay mine
You're
yet.
Cartman. Who the fuck am I?
Dude,
We're
Kenny.
all Cartman.
You're Kenny. You're Kenny.
Imagine how much
kidding.
better South Park would be with 3 Cartmans, dude. It's just
Yeah.
3 of them.
I'm not Cartman.
I had a heart attack. I did. No one respects me. I had to move to Cedar Park.
Who are you talking about? Because I didn't move to Cedar Park.
Justin?
I didn't move to Cedar Park. I live in Austin.
Cedar Park.
I live in. My address says Austin. Get it
Motherfucker, you're
correct.
up there in
My
Liberty
address
Hill.
says Austin. I live in a hot dog now.
That's new South Park. Yeah, he lives in a hot dog in the new
I
South.
live in a hot dog.
No.
I live in a hot dog.
Basically, Cartman lives in a hot dog in the latest South.
No, he doesn't. For real.
I can't explain. You got to take mushrooms. I don't know. It's you kind of got to take
He didn't
mushrooms
even
sometimes.
watch South Park.
He was watching
like,
Dora the
yeah.
Explorer.
Yeah, Biggie Smalls was in the new South Park.
Yeah.
He was in an old one, dude. I took acid one time and watched 12 hours of South Park straight.
I could believe that.
That was the best. My cat walked in. I was like, hold on, dude. It was awesome.
When Marcus gets into shows, dude, I live with him. He watched, when we lived in LA, it was Entourage every day, which is the best.
What else are you going to watch in LA?
Such
That's
a
true.
gay thing to watch.
Entourage?
Entourage is the best.
You're
I
like,
watched it like
yeah.
5 times.
Fuck
and then
yeah.
when we moved here, he watched King of the Hill repeatedly all
Yeah.
day.
That's
We're
a
in
really
Texas.
cool thing to watch.
And then he also bought a ZZ Top CD and played
$5.
that on repeat everywhere we went. We'd be
$5.
going to a show and he'd be like, they're down, I'm a soft dressed man. And he's like, I'm so excited for the show. And I'm like, Marcus, can you turn something on that's
Yeah, so I either get too excited for the show or I'm too bummed out, and Justin's like,
Why don't you get excited about
I
something?
remember one time Marcus offered to drive me in the summer of Texas last year in his broken van with broken AC, and he's like, I'll drive. I have a working car that has air conditioning with enough seats. Everybody could have fit. And he goes, I'll drive. And this was at a time of Rocky Place. I'm like, yeah, I'll
why
let.
didn't you drive then?
And because I was being nice, and it seemed
How-
like it was the thing to
Justin
do.
secretly loves ZZ Top.
Yep.
a
And I
lot.
also love sweating my ass off for an hour in a van to a show.
Hey,
I got
I'm
out of
sweating
that.
right now. Can we turn the AC on? Sorry.
Are you kidding
Well, that's
me?
because
Kidding. I'm
you're
making
just-
jokes.
That's because you're
wearing a
thinking about
long
Osama, dude, getting hot, and you're wearing a winter jersey.
A winter jersey.
Call
What
Marcus
is-
White
what the-
Osama.
White Osama.
Wosama.
Osama.
Osama been doing too much with them jerseys.
Shit. I'm wearing
Yeah,
jersey every podcast.
You're wearing a long sleeve shirt.
It
under
was
the,
like
and it's a
50
heavy
it
jersey.
was 55
It was
degrees
cold
this morning.
but
You're wearing long sleeve too,
when did you
fuckface.
get
yeah,
the
but I'm
jersey?
fine. I'm cold all the time.
When did you get the Jordan jersey?
Like 10 years ago for Easter, his mom got it
like-
for him.
3 weeks ago.
No, do you want to disclose how much you spent on Michigan merch after the national championship? You told me the
Up
other
to
day at the
date?
golf course.
Oh,
yeah.
wait.
What did I tell you?
You told
'Cause
me it
it's
was
wrong
like
now.
$300 or something like that.
Oh, that was.
That's a lot for him.
It says 600.
No,
You've
you're
almost-
like a woman
Dude,
at
you
a.
paid taxes to the fucking state of
Wait,
Michigan.
how did you?
too.
What did
Do
you
you want
buy?
the? Do you want the rundown?
I do want the rundown because this
3
is.
jerseys, 3 national championship shirts.
2022
This hat. This hat was.
Do it one by one. I want to
$45.
hear the one. What jersey is it?
This one.
Okay.
Then I got the white one. Then I got a different blue one that's going to have. This is the Rose Bowl game one, and then I'm going to have the national championship one.
Marcus is our sketch.
What sketch?
The That's his name, right? Am I messing that up?
Yeah, Marcus is our sketch. Yeah, I don't know that
You
kid.
wear
Whatever.
The
I bought-
jerseys all the time is so funny.
so I have this is the
Okay.
this is the national championship shirt.
Which the yellow
long
is
sl-
not the correct yellow for Michigan.
No,
is
it
what
is.
I've been
It
told.
is. That's the Adidas. That's a different thing.
Have
we can
you
get
ever
into that.
thought about like buying just like a normal shirt,
No.
just like some normal clothes, so you could look?
Continuing. So I got the.
That's true. Go on. I thought about a man
this is
purse
the,
that
this
has
is the
Michigan
long
on
sleeve-
it.
No, I don't want the purse.
I also had a necklace that says Michigan, earrings, matching earrings, because
No,
I'm a
I
fan.
did
My
almost-
tramp stamp is just a full-on Wolverine.
And if
I was gonna get a tattoo.
and if
I was
Jeff
gonna get a
If
tattoo.
I ever see Jeff Harbaugh, he can get it anytime. That's
I
what it
don't know who
says.
Jeff Harbaugh
Saving
is,
this
but-
spot for Jeff Hart. What's the
I-
coach's name?
Well, it was Jim. He went to the NFL.
Oh, Jim Harbaugh.
Bigger and better things.
But that basis.
3 shirts, 3 national championship shirts, the long sleeve and the short sleeve, plus a white one because it was fucking sick. And then I got the Big Ten shirt. I got the Big Ten hat.
Markus,
sick.
you are such a simple dude.
I know.
He really
It's so
is.
easy.
And then
man.
you know what I did when I took mushrooms? I was gonna wear this and watch the Rose Bowl, and then I started taking the mushrooms, and I had a Jurassic Park shirt on. And I was like, let me just turn on this playlist, and then that started playing, and I was like, you know, at the beginning of mushrooms, where you're like, ooh,
Yeah.
You took mushrooms and you were going to rewatch a football game?
I was, but then I started
Why would
listening
you
to
want to watch a
music
football game on mushrooms?
because it was magical, and then. I started listening to some music, and then I started tripping, and I was like, I should listen to this new Danny Brown album. I haven't listened to it yet.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
thought he quit music.
No, dude, he just dropped a new album, and I fucking listened to it. I think 3 times in a row. It's hard to tell.
Really?
I just
Drop
kept
a bar
playing.
from it. Drop a bar from it.
Well, it has the N word. I can't. But
There's other bars.
dude, well, okay, this line because it kept getting me, man. Because with the shit going on, he has a line where he's like, "Back in the day, they used to sell their soul for rock and roll, and now, for this rap shit, an N word will sell his booty hole."
Oh!
Yeah, because he's talking about like guys who will literally get fucked in the ass to try and make it in.
Yeah, I
fucking-
understood
in
that.
Rap.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was listening to it. I was like, dude, this guy's crazy, bro.
That's
He's
awesome.
just saying it, man.
He's like the Cat Williams of rap. Just letting
he
it all
is
out.
the Cat Williams of
I'm
rap.
gonna tell you,
I
brother.
think
I'm
Danny
gonna tell you,
Brown-
brother.
Danny Brown might
right
be-
here.
He kind of talks like that.
They selling everybody's buttholes.
That was
Dude.
pretty good. Was that good?
It was
Was
decent.
that
yeah.
Cat Williams?
It was a little bit. It was just random.
I've never
hype.
done drugs. I am a Christian man. God, I look up to God, and that's it.
Dude, Cat Williams talks about smoking weed, but whatever, dude.
I would love to smoke weed with Cat Williams.
I trip so many balls, man. All
Trips,
the balls.
that's awesome.
I want to do mushrooms with you guys, but I want it to.
I really don't know. The last time I did it, the last time I did
Maybe
it.
Justin doesn't do it. I don't know.
No.
I'm saying
Can I-
Justin doesn't get to do them.
I'm saying we could do them, but we gotta get out. We gotta go somewhere where there's nobody else.
I would just like to just sit in my couch and melt.
Yeah.
That's all. Last time I tried to do that, and I even planned ahead, and we didn't have enough booze, which we didn't even need because the trip was so insane. So we got into the couch, and then we go puffed some alcohol, and then
Oh, this
That was
story
like-
is nuts.
yeah. So we took the
Who's
mushrooms.
we? Who's we?
Him and his
Me,
lady.
yeah, me and my
Okay,
lady.
okay.
So we took I was getting ready. We set up the whole couch. We got the movie ready. We were gonna watch. We wanted to watch Across the Universe, and she was like, "You got to watch it."
Great choice.
So we take them, and then we Ubered the food, the alcohol, and 20 minutes in, I started feeling. I go, whoa.
Yeah.
And I go, okay. And all of a sudden, it started hitting me heavy. And I started getting these messages. I was like, and I wanted to stay in it, and I didn't want to get out of it because, you want to be in it. And I was trying to tell Jordan like a message out from it because I started getting signs like, we don't need the alcohol. Leave it. Don't open the door. It's fine.
Don't.
But Jordan was only worried about it.
Don't you
And she was
fucking
like,
open that door.
so she started freaking out about it. And she's like, well, and then we got a knock at the door. And I'm like, oh, shit. And Jordan's like, I got to get it. So she gets up, and then the door locked. We can't open it. The door breaks, literally breaks. The door, I opened that door 10 times prior to this, that day. And then the GoPuff shows up. The door will not open. I'm
The
looking at
doorknob's
it.
just not working, right?
Yeah, the doorknob literally broke.
It's like turning anyway. Some mushrooms losing his fucking mind.
I'd have been talking to the guy through the door like, dude,
We were.
stay where you are. It's going to be okay.
Yeah, so we're talking to the guy and we're like, no, the door. And I'm like, we're trying not to like freak out because we want the booze and we also want this to go away. But I'm telling Jordan, I'm like, I told you this was a sign that person's evil, dude. It doesn't matter. That's it. This is a sign because now I'm looking at the door and I'm like, I'm looking at it and I'm unlocking it. But now my brain's like, maybe this is not unlocking it. Maybe it's locking it because and I'm like, and I look at her and I go, fuck this. I'm done. I'm so done. And leave it alone. And the guys at the other end of the door are like,
Hello.
and we're like, no.
Have your
We
Modelo.
don't, and then Jordan's like freaking out. So we sat at the door. I'm getting like mad. I'm freaking out. And I'm like, and then squirming because it's all hitting me. And I'm like, and it took me like so hard to get off the couch because I was like glued to it. And I'm like, and I got out and then the door wouldn't work. And I go, it's over. We don't need it. We don't need it. I just went back into my cocoon. I put the blanket on. I wrapped it and I just melted. And she was just still mad about the thing. And then the annoying thing is you have to pay for the booze. Because like we delivered it, but you couldn't open your door. But literally, we were locked into our apartment. We had to get it fixed the next day. The
Dude.
apartment door wouldn't open.
That's
And,
why you don't.
that was the worst
leave
part.
on mushrooms.
We didn't want to leave. We brought it to us, and then it was the worst thing.
Yeah, but
Nothing
he was-
in, nothing out, quarantine style, dude.
Evil is a crazy word to use on mushrooms. No, that
Dude,
man
Justin,
is evil.
this is the second or third time I've heard of Justin doing mushrooms and discovering evil around him.
So much evil
you
is
are
around
like
you.
the Christopher Columbus of the devil when
Yeah,
you're on mushrooms.
I really
bro.
do see it. Like when I was in LA, that first time I did it, and I was in the improv, Hollywood Improv. Oh, everybody in that small room, the lab, the bartender, everybody looked like crazy circus freak demons. Like the bartender had like frizzy hair like yours, but on the mushrooms, it was like going out and it was like all like weird, and they all had demon noses, and when they laughed, it was demonic. And the soda hose was like a snake wrapped in spider webs, and the stage was going like this. And I'm looking at everybody, I'm freaking out. And Mike Eshak was there, and I told him, I go, "This is my first time ever, and I don't know." And my phone was about to die, and I needed my phone because I had no way to get home. And of course, my phone's on 10%. I had no charger. And Mike's like, "Oh, you're freaking out," and he started messing with me. He goes, "Oh,
Shout
yeah."
out Mike Eshak. That's
He goes,
so funny,
yeah,
dude.
and he's like,
That's so
"Oh,
funny.
you're freaking out? Yeah, man, this is a pretty bad spot to do this shit." And then I'm like, "What?" And then it becomes like a video game in this bar, and I'm freaking out.
Video
and I'm like,
game, nice.
Like, so I felt like everybody else. Like my ego was so bruised with it because no one would give me attention, and I just wanted somebody to look at me. And everybody was like in a video game, just like just background noise. And I'm like, does anybody see me? And then I saw Jeff Horse, who helped me, and then the guy I did it with was that one kid, Mike or
helped
something out there.
I don't know who that is.
He lived with us for a little bit. He stayed in our place. He
Was
would
this after
go
I
around.
moved out?
I don't know. And he was the
That
one who did the
kinda would
mushrooms
make a
with. He said he was going to
difference.
take. He said he was going to take care of me, and we both tripped too much. So he was in his own world, and I was in my own world, and I just needed a hug. And then,
Did Jeff hug you?
yeah.
Fuck yeah. Jeff's the man.
But then also, like, we aren't the closest of friends, so I had like really nobody, and I'm just by myself in LA, in the most crowded place with people, and I was freaking out. And then I went in the Uber.
It's okay. because I can see you re-experiencing this.
It was an awesome thing though, because then I time traveled because my phone wouldn't work. Because my phone, every time I looked at my phone,
Then I
the
time
Uber,
traveled.
the Uber was like
I
80.
freaked out and then I time traveled.
Yeah, the Uber was like $80 to $100. I'm like, I can't afford that. So I had to wait like an hour for it to go down or so.
Yeah.
So I'm just sitting there, and then I look at my phone, and I couldn't push the phone, and so I had to have Jeff literally use my phone to like help me because every time I touched it, it was like a different.
You should send him a thank you letter.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jeff.
I'd like to think that the GoPuff driver wasn't evil. It was like he's like, oh man, this is my last stop of the night. I'm trying to get home to my wife and kids, trying to make some extra money.
Yeah.
These
I'm
fucking
trying to go do mushrooms.
dipshits are tripping so hard they can't open the door to show me their ID.
No, but literally the door's broken, so I'm sorry, GoPuff.
Shit,
It
yeah,
wasn't.
because you need the ID.
Yeah, you should have slipped your like ID under the door and be like, step back, we'll get the beer tomorrow.
We couldn't.
Okay. Sure, but let's think about this. You are on mushrooms and your door just broke.
Oh, I don't need
Slip
alcohol.
your fucking photo
Yeah.
ID through a fucking slot to an invisible man on the other side. Does that sound like a good idea?
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Sounds like something.
Y'all
that
got
might-
different mindsets though.
Well, the thing is, I was like, you hear the alcohol helps kill the psilocybin. So also I was like, at the end, a nice beer would be great or something, but I didn't need it.
Dude, I don't get people who want to drink on mushrooms, man.
Oh no, I've been
I
the
like to
last two times
party.
I've tripped in public or with people, and it was a interesting experience. I think people are. I feel you, man. You look at them and you're like, you kind of figure it out. You're like, I don't know you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then you look at the people you know, and you're like, man, you're beautiful.
That's,
Yeah.
dude, I had a
That's
thought.
all it was.
Yeah.
I
That's
had
it.
a thought about I was dying laughing. I told you this. It was just a thought. This was my whole thought for 5 minutes, laughing about Phill, just going like this.
I'm not even there.
It was just me in my head of Phill going, and I was like, I don't know why this is so fucking funny to me right
Biggie
now.
Smalls, Sloan Kettering. We were blazing
Dude,
that
we
shit
were
up
blazing
every
that
Can you
shit
show
up
us what he
every
was trying?
day,
What
dude.
he was explaining?
Yeah, pretty much, but like slowed down in like a vibrant. There it is, like a monkey.
That is like a mushroom. Yeah, I could see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phillip used to do gorilla stuff when we lived together.
Fuck, man,
Just
it
like
was
a monkey.
So funny.
That's one way to get me going into monkey mode is if I take mushrooms, I'll go on all fours.
Yeah.
It's like doing the back.
And then you guys started texting the group, and I just happened to check it, and I don't know what you guys were talking about, but there was something where you guys were going over 2 different versions of a clip, and you said something like, I don't know, man, it's a tough one. And I just saw that, and I was like, real tough.
JJ started a side
like, I don't know what to
conversation.
say,
JJ was like, started a just me, him, and Justin. He was like, I was like, yeah, Justin's trip or Marcus is tripping. Like, it was just obvious that we need to just start a conversation without you in it for the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm not mad about it.
No, not at all. It was like, we should probably
In the
stop
moment, I
blowing
was
our
like, yeah, you guys, I'm sorry. Like, you ever go to your dad's work and you're like, I'm in the fucking way right now.
He told everybody too. That's a good way to do it. You told everyone at work, you said, hey, don't text me on Saturday. I'm going to be tripping.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Osama. Just leave me the fuck
He
alone.
was in his cave planning
Oh
the
my
next
God.
attack.
I was in my cave in Pflugerville. Everyone left me alone. The sky was pixelated and the buildings were fucking nuts.
Say what it was. It was 5K.
The buildings were 5K. The sky was
They don't even have
Minecraft.
5K at Walmart, dude.
Dude, and then the clouds were like coming closer, so I like tried to blow smoke at the clouds. I'm like, fucking go away, dude. Fucking, you belong.
That
up
is
there.
your favorite word, the
I
F
almost
word.
put my hand on your shoulder. It's okay. I can tell you're still.
No, I was having
Them
fun.
damn clouds were coming for me.
I've never had a bad trip. I mean, I cried at one point, but that was just because I'm like,
Can I ask? Actually, that's actually good to hear that you cried.
Dude,
What did
my
you
whole
cry
face
about?
was.
Because that's good to know that you have
love.
emotions.
I love people.
That's actually good to hear
Not
because I didn't know that.
fucking everyone.
I love that
like
because
4 people.
the only time I ever hear Marcus really love it, he like gets really high and he'll text the whole group and be like, "I'm watching the episode, guys. You're so funny. We're gonna make it. We're gonna go so far. I love
need
you
to
guys.
do
You're
more
so
drugs.
funny."
When he was on mushrooms, you just said, I love you. I'm so sorry. And he said something else. And he said, I love you. I'm so sorry again. I was like,
Well, I was so sorry for disrupting your guys' workflow.
I didn't get to see like
That's what
any
I felt bad about.
I didn't get to see
Enjoy
any of
that
it because I
shit.
was working the whole day, so
Well,
I didn't get to really see it.
I thought it would be so funny to be like, tough one. And then you guys are like, oh, you idiot. I'm
you
like, oh,
should have
fuck.
been.
Well, did you
should have
watch
kept
the
sending
clip?
Gifts or something
I
crazy.
couldn't open a clip, dude.
Did you watch it the next day?
No.
Thanks,
I
Marcus.
had to work the next morning. There's nothing worse than going to work the next day after tripping your
Oh,
fucking
yeah, that's
butt.
not fun.
You're just like, fuck, I'm here again. I mean, at least yesterday was cool.
You feel different though. You feel like a different person.
Oh, yeah, I felt very refreshed.
I always
very,
clean
very,
up my house a lot
Yeah.
whenever I trip.
It was great. Oh, you know what I
You
did?
should trip.
This is what made the trip good.
Come over to it. I did.
I cleaned my whole apartment before I tripped.
Oh, that's smart.
So I was just tripping sack in the cleanest version of my life. And I was just walking around like,
I love when it's clean and then you don't
I
have to worry
live
about
here,
nothing.
dude. And I was like, dude, I got food, but I'm not hungry. That's cool.
That is cool.
There's nothing cool.
Whenever
with
I
it.
buy
Like,
snacks,
I got it. But
I just went.
It.
I just went and bought snacks yesterday from HEB. It's so bad because I will plow through them in like a day or two.
Yeah,
Not if you're on mushrooms.
Snacks are not a good move.
Snacks are never, but I want them because then I get high and I'm like, I have nothing, and then I
but
get
you
mad.
Go, oh, well, I haven't eaten yet. You eat a meal after you eat snacks. I had peanut butter crackers at a bar last night. That was so good. When's the last time you had some orange peanut butter crackers?
Oh, dude,
The
yeah,
other
those were my
day, dude.
childhood. The other day,
Someone gave them to me. Yeah. They were delicious.
someone gave them to
Yeah, people give me shit.
a homeless
dude.
person.
The mushrooms were given to me. I didn't buy those mushrooms.
That's sick.
That's why they were great, because the whole time I'm like, these aren't even mine, dude. Yeah. No, somebody gave me those fucking crackers too the other day at Sunset.
And they're dosing these crackers, dude.
Nah, this was post trip, dude.
Post trip.
Dosed
Yeah.
crackers.
Dude, I love mushrooms.
Marcus, you need a dog.
I know. I need a dog.
You need a dog like you need another hole in the head.
Yeah,
If
I could
Marcus
use
had
one
a
of
dog,
That
those.
was a good
if
one.
Marcus had a dog, he would change completely.
I would. I'd be a different person.
Why don't you just have a kid?
Because that's crazy.
Could you see Marcus, a little Marcus Olin Jr.?
Then I'll never
running
do
around?
mushrooms.
Kids can walk themselves.
Yeah, you don't need to
And they-
be there. You just leave him a bowl of food and water, and you're good.
Hey, kid, can you go roll me a joint?
I like that's the
can't
first
smoke.
thing you say about your kid. That's what you want.
I mean, a blunt would be nice.
Well, their
but
tiny
I'm gonna
little
start
hands
him a
help roll
joint.
the joints so good.
Yeah, for real, dude. Hey, can you? I think I lost my phone between the seat. I'm gonna turn into a New Yorker if I get a kid. Hey, I think I.
Hey,
Run to the store and buy me a pack of smokes.
Did that kid eat the last snack? I wanted the moon pie. I wanted the moon pie.
That
Yeah,
was- and you're gonna
I'm
have-
going to get, dude. If you have a kid, it's still you first. It's not the kid first.
What the?
Marcus,
Mar-
get a dog.
Wow.
Am I
Yeah.
wrong?
Marcus, get
Yeah.
a goldfish. Don't get anything. Get a plant first. Get a plant. Figure that out.
And never have a child.
And never get a living thing
Yo,
ever.
I stay getting plants, dog.
Oh no,
Sorry.
you stay getting shake.
Yeah.
Shake.
Those
Shake,
are
shake,
plants.
shake.
Sonora.
Those are
Shake, shake,
dead
shake.
plants.
It's all he can afford. It's
Yeah.
all he can afford.
Yeah.
Shake, shake, shake.
Yep, yep, yep.
Shake, shake, shake. I only smoke blunts. I only smoke blunts.
Except the bong that I like to hit sometimes when I don't have enough weed for a blunt.
Shake, shake, shake.
Shake, shake, shake. It's Gold
Shake.
Member.
Hey.
It's Gold Member. I watched that movie the other day, dude.
What's
Holy
Gold
shit.
Member?
Austin Powers Gold Member. You remember that movie?
Yeah.
So like the opening scene has so many different Hollywood people in it, and you look back and you watch that, you're like, pedophile, sex offender, pedophile. It's so crazy,
Yeah,
dude.
young Beyonce.
Oh,
Young Beyonce was in it? Yeah, she was in it.
Yeah, like
that movie changed
Young
everything.
Fat Bastard. Whatever happened to Fat Bastard?
Britney Spears, isn't
Did
it?
he get skinny?
Right?
Yeah, at the end of the movie, he loses all the weight.
Does he?
Remember? Yeah, there's like the outro scene, and he's like, "I've got a little excess skin."
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Looks like a
A vagina.
Yeah. Greatest thing Ireland ever produced was Fat
He
Bastard.
goes, "Oh, that's a good one." He picks the
Yeah,
stick,
yeah, yeah.
And he goes, "I'm gonna save that."
Oh, that's a keeper. Yeah, dude.
The
That
skin.
movie's so awesome, bro.
What a fucking dude!
Oh, that
Mike
made me-
Myers needs to make more.
I
Movies,
think he's
dude.
good, man. Let him be. He
No.
gave us
What
what
is he even
could.
doing now?
He gave us what he could.
He
What does he
retired,
do?
I guess, dude. But
Let
that's
him
fucking.
retire.
Why did he
Sure.
retire? He did Shrek 4. Yeah, I would retire after doing like 10 Shreks.
Low key, I
Yeah.
think after money of like Shrek 1 and 2 and 3, he's probably like, I don't like my grandkids don't have to work type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you know what's crazy? Think about this. Chris Farley, if he would have survived, would have been Shrek. What if it would
Really?
have? Yeah, it was.
that what
he
they
was.
say?
He was supposed to be the original. He was the original casted for Shrek, which makes sense.
Imagine.
Nah, Mike
But
Myers
what would you
way
think would
better.
have happened? Also, what do you think would have happened if Chris Farley just lived? How much cool shit he would have been in Adam Sandler movies? How funny they would be.
Yeah, imagine him in Uncut Gems.
Yeah, just
Never
doing
seen that
cocaine.
movie, I don't know.
You never seen it?
Nah.
Uncut Gems is stressful.
Stressful. It's kind of like my life, but just he's instead of like
Except he's
I'm-
hanging out
No,
with
it is
Kevin
not.
like
Garnett.
he's gambling. Well, he's gambling. He has nothing, but he's still
It
gambling.
is not like your life.
We're
at all.
gambling our lives. We're gambling
Not
with our
the way
life.
he is.
Not the way he is, because we can't.
You know why?
we don't
Because
have-
he had a plan.
No, his plan was like, oh no, I'll pawn something, and then hopefully I win. And if I don't win, then I'll make up a lie about the
And he
pawn
did.
thing.
He won, and then he gets shot in the head.
Well, I'm glad that movie got ruined for me. Fuck yeah.
You're never gonna watch it because there's no dinosaurs in it.
been 4
You
years.
child.
Shut up.
Wait, there's no dinosaurs in it?
Shut up.
Oh no,
Dude, shut the fuck up.
Hey, Marcus, you hear they're coming out with a new dinosaur? They're coming out with a new Jurassic Park movie.
They are.
And guess what happens? The dinosaurs get out.
Heard they're flying this time.
Again.
Dude, did
No
you
way.
actually hear about the new Jurassic Park movie?
Yeah, I did. And guess
What'd you
what?
hear?
I heard.
What'd you hear?
I heard there's going to be dinosaurs in it.
Yep.
Uh,
Who's going to be in it?
I
People
heard
are going to
they
be
got out
scared
this time.
Yeah, and people are going to be
they've been
scared.
out. They've
People
been
are going to be
out.
scared of them. They're going to be like, "Oh my gosh, they got out!" And then guess, we got to call that one guy who knows everything about dinosaurs because he's
They're
the
not
only
calling
guy.
a guy this time.
Chris
If they're
Pratt.
calling a woman, then the movie should be. It's going to be over in
But
5
guess
minutes.
who the woman is going to be?
Beyonce.
Michelle
No,
Obama.
that'd be awesome. No.
Oh, it's probably going to be that transgender girl that was on the
no,
Bud Light can.
even better. Scarlett Johansson's going to be in it.
Oh, then I'll watch it.
Yeah,
Wasn't she-
let's fucking go.
Wasn't she in the last one?
No, that's
No, that
Bryce
was a
Dallas
different
Howard.
one.
They
She
got a
was-
hotter redhead.
What's she gonna do?
Kill him?
Hopefully looks sexy as
She's gonna,
fuck
she's
with
gonna do this.
dinosaurs,
This is
dude.
what she's gonna do.
Yeah, dude.
Calm down, dinosaur.
Yeah.
That's what Chris Pratt did for
Do you-
CGI with no one there. He was like, "I'm a raptor controller."
Controller.
Controller.
Rihanna.
I need a one dance. I need a one dinosaur. No.
I don't need a
Oh
one
my
punch.
God.
Dude, if ScarJo's in that movie, we're all going to fucking see it.
I watched the last one. The
Is there actually a
Dominion
new
or whatever it
Dominion,
was,
yeah.
was really fun. It was good. I haven't seen.
I
the
liked
other,
it.
the
A lot of
previous
people
two.
didn't like it. A lot of people hated it.
What,
And
but I
there's
had
another
fun
one
with it.
coming out.
The dinosaur fight at the end was amazing.
It
Yeah.
was, wasn't it?
I love when
Oh.
T-Rex just rips his jaw. Is that one?
No, you're thinking of a different one, but yeah, basically you're there. We get it. The dinosaur kills the other dinosaur who's the bad dinosaur. And
Also,
then
them
they get off the
hunting-
island.
Them hunting down the assassin dinosaurs is a lot of fun too. Like
Yeah.
in the markets and
Jurassic
shit.
World?
No, the Dominion one. Like they,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
it's a
dude.
fun,
Dominion
fun
is
story.
it's fun. Have you
liked
seen
it.
Dominion?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, where the guy comes in and he's like, they're not ready. And he's like, we're using them. We can't let.
That's
These
that's the
raptors-
fourth one. We're talking about the sixth one.
Dude, you're
Is
so
this the one with
fucking
the
dude.
Millennium Falcon?
You're so
Yeah, it's the one with William Falcon.
And the lightsabers,
Dude,
and this
Darth
is where he's
Vader-
like, I'm your father, and then it's the T-Rex eats him.
Right.
Yeah, the
Mark
T-Rex
Hamill
eats Darth
dies.
Vader. Yeah.
He just gets tired.
I can't keep running from the Force.
That's what happens, right?
I didn't know Batman
he's
was
kinda
Luke
just like, I'm
Skywalker.
gonna go to bed.
What happened?
Oh, they ruined Star
No,
Wars.
that was Forrest Gump. When he stops running, he's like, I think I'm gonna go home now.
I don't know what love is.
You could argue that Forrest Gump was a Jedi.
He kind of was with that ping pong paddle.
They gave me a short lightsaber.
I love when he's eating the ice cream cone and just fucking ripping. Just
Yeah.
on the playing himself on the ping
Yeah.
pong table.
And then
Lieutenant Dan
Goals.
is in the background.
Lieutenant Dan, ice cream.
Ice cream, Lieutenant
I was
Dan.
supposed to die on the battlefield. Ice cream. Ice cream.
I love how he like wags it around. I'm like, how is it in the cone still?
There's also
It's
the
so
scene
crazy.
in the
He got
middle
it
of the
from
night where he
McDonald's.
pulls him off the bed.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, 'cause it's funny to think about because he doesn't have legs, so he's on the ground and he's like rips Forrest off,
Yeah.
and they just had this crazy conversation.
Yeah.
I was supposed to die out there.
And he's
tastes
just
alike.
like,
I like Dr.
ice
Pepper.
cream. Yeah.
I like Dr. Pepper.
I had to
So
have
then
about
I met the
16 of those
president
dogs.
again.
And I made so much money, I would just cut the lawn for free because I just enjoyed it.
It's just with JFK being like, "You better slow down on the Dr. Pepper." It's so funny. It's such a funny thing to just throw in a movie where he's just like, I must have had about 16 Dr. Peppers that
Yeah.
day.
And then he talks to the president. He's like,
Just
I was shot in the buttocks.
Cuts to him perfectly. Just been like, like there's
And
no
then,
air in
and
the
then he has
bottle.
to pee. It's the classic scene. It's the classic scene you've seen in like a classroom, and he's an adult man holding his. He's like, I gotta pee. I gotta pee.
Well, it's like you forget the movie's about like you forget that it's about like a mentally challenged man, except for like key moments.
I
in the movie,
actually
like,
never forget that the whole movie.
really,
Yeah.
Well, it's
There
like
is not one point
well,
of
he's-
Forrest Gump where I'm like, fuck, I forgot this is about a retard. Fuck, man.
the one that hits me is like when he just keeps running past the end zone. It's
Yeah.
like quintessential. Like, come on, like what are you doing? Can't be this stupid. You know, he just runs
No,
forever.
you can.
He is.
You ever met someone from Alabama?
Something jumped up and bit me in the buttocks.
I'd like to see that someday, son.
She smells like cigarettes.
Yep. So don't do ketamine. Just ask his mom.
I hope you have fun at your Black Panther party.
I didn't mean. Then he punches the guy
Yeah.
out for hitting Jenny. And he goes, I did not mean to ruin
Your
y'all Black
Panther
party. Just simply
That's-
doesn't grasp
That's
it.
Justin when he's doing a black room, basically. He's just like, I didn't mean to.
I did actually ruin a Black Panther party one
Yeah,
time.
no shit.
Yeah, I remember-
You showed up. They were like, "What is Cracker Hockey doing here, man?"
Actually, yeah, that
and
does
you're like,
happen.
I don't know what love is, but I might be racist.
The scene where he's doing the speech with like where MLK, I guess, or whatever it
Yeah.
is, the veterans or the Vietnams are
Yeah.
speaking. He's just up there and the mic gets cut out. And then the mic cuts back. He goes, thank you. And then no one hears him but the people on the stand. And the veteran looks at him and
they're
goes, man, that's some heavy shit.
Yeah, yeah.
no
He's
one
like,
knows what
"Thank you, man."
Forrest says.
Dude.
That was crazy.
And
It's
he's
like, you ever be hosting a show and someone just eats a dick and they don't know it, and you come out and you're like, yeah, you're good. You just come up behind them like,
I hate when they
"Fuck
do
yeah."
know it. It's a hard time. It's a hard thing to confront someone who knows that they didn't just do well because they're like, that's you already like the punishment's an immediate.
no, the
Yeah.
worst. The worst one
That's why I
is,
threw a water bottle at you.
and the
Oh.
worst one is
No, that was
the
before I had a
people.
bad
The
set.
people who do bad and they come off and like crushed it. I'm like, I just watched all of it.
Yeah.
I watched the whole thing.
Those people aren't real.
Can't stand people who do well and they're like, ah, it fucking sucked. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, buddy.
That's me.
That is Marcus. Marcus has to have everything pristine,
Yeah.
everything, and he can't just roll with it. He can't just be fine. Can't just
I
be
wanna
happy.
do better, man.
Well, you want to know what you do? You write a new joke and you stop doing the
I've been
Costco
working
joke
on new
10 years ago.
jokes.
You work at a club.
Yeah, I wrote 9 jokes on mushrooms, asshole.
Whoa, what do they all involve? Mushroom jokes?
No, like 2 of them.
Can I hear one of them, please, to get us out of here?
Oh, I got to close it with a new joke. Oh, fuck. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, close with a new joke.
Fuck. I got to pick the fuck.
Here on Starway to Stardom, we have Marcus Olin showing us some of his comedy styles all the way from Detroit,
Oh,
Michigan.
fuck.
You can see his latest special on Amazon Prime, Black Thanksgiving.
Fuck. None of
Did
these.
y'all hear that Indiana did a recall on solar eclipse classes 2 hours after the eclipse?
That's
Well,
so
how?
Indiana.
That's my newest joke.
You ever make a playlist
go,
and it's just the
"Oh."
whole album? Okay.
Wait, are you doing your set?
I did one of them.
Got him.
You know what's crazy? 2 World Wars, 9 Star Wars.
That's actually really silly.
Hey. Do Dino Chicken Nuggets expire or do they go extinct?
That's really good too. I like that.
Hey, that's like
Hey.
the joke you find in a popsicle stick inside that.
If you're going to, there's an elementary school around here. I think that would crush that dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's one this one made me laugh for a long time on mushrooms. I was like, I like dinosaurs because they were just like, oh, you're going to fucking send an asteroid? Send it, dude. I
They
was
die.
dying at that shit. I was like, yeah,
Hey,
fucking
it's
send
kind
it,
of
dude.
funny because the dinosaurs can't talk, so they wouldn't even be saying that.
You don't know
that.
Yeah, you don't know that.
Could you imagine
ever
if a
been on
T-Rex was
mushrooms?
just talking like, the world is going to end?
Dude, I think we got in dinosaur mode in 2020. I think a lot of people were like, yeah, send it, dude.
Do you
Fucking
think that
fuck
we
you.
destroyed language for animals? They say that we bred it out of dogs. It used to be a ruling race.
Yeah.
Bred them.
They used to actually be able to talk. Everybody could just
I think
talk.
cats communicate without.
Yeah,
the
they
sounds.
do.
They don't. You know, they don't meow. They meow to emulate a baby's cry to get humans' attention. That's the only reason they meow.
Fuck.
So the cats do not have any like vocals with each other, but they do communicate.
Yeah,
Weird.
What
I love
when they
watching
go,
them try to. I love to try watching them. You ever seen them
That's
hunt
all
birds?
that's learned behavior.
The hunting of birds is really cool to watch a cat do because I think they sound like them. So they go.
That's really funny. They think they sound like them, but they don't like. Dude, that's a terrible. Like try this
Yeah.
out.
You sound more like a bird if you meow. But they're
And
like,
you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Birds can fly and they still get killed by cats all the time. That's
Yeah.
how dumb birds are.
Yeah.
Birds are fucking dumb.
My cat at night, she waits till she sleeps all day, and then at 2 a.m, she'll be in the hallway and just going meow, hello, wow, wow, and she's
Yeah.
trying to like show you like she gets a kill, like she has her toy, so she'll meow, hello, hello, and then she tries to, and then she knows when you got something in her mouth because it goes and it's muffled, and she
Wow.
brings like Jordan's shoes to the door.
Yeah.
So when she wakes up, there's a shoe at the door, and she's like, "I got it for you."
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
In
need a
Austin,
pet.
the cats have never been around children, so they just talk. They don't emulate baby cries. They're just like, ketamine, ketamine, Lone Star
Ketamine.
beer, Lone Star beer, Silker Park, Silker Park. That's all they know how to say.
Rainy Street.
parrot or a
Barton
cat?
Springs, Barton Springs.
Crack.
New comedy capital of the world. Comedy capital of the world.
Yeah.
That's how cats sound.
That's how
in
Mango
Austin.
talks.
Man-
So I didn't mean to say your.
There's a cat on TikTok named Mango. And I was, me
Oh,
and
I've
Allie.
seen that cat.
Yeah, me and Allie were, it looks just like my cat Mango. Me and Allie, we do our typical, like, late night TikTok scroll together. And we scroll
That's
it and we're like,
cute.
we just smoke. We're sitting there and we go, hey, honey, this is Mango. I go, does our cat have a TikTok that's running? And then we go to the account and it's a first person cat account. It's like ran as if the cat's running it. I'm like, buddy, we could make millions. Why are you, not
you see Mango in the litter box like.
just
Taking a
fat
fat shit. Whoa,
Yeah.
jinx.
Whenever poop, pees, or shits on the ground when he's not supposed to, Mango comes up and tries to cover it up for him, like in the litter box. He's like, he wipes his paw like he's sweeping towards it. He's like, fucking stupid dog, man. I know. I'm so
Dude, I just
sorry."
feel like your cat's like, this new guy sucks.
He
man.
does. He really
He doesn't
does.
know where anything goes.
Just whenever he pees on a pee pad, Mango comes over and like folds it up. He's like, I don't want that out there.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
Mango also hides more now because his parents don't show him love like
He's
they
gonna- he
used
doesn't
to.
have to
do as much
work.
They only hold soup. They put soup in the middle on the couch. It's so cute while they TikTok, and then Mango's just like, meow.
Every morning I take a shit. Me and Mango sit there for 5 minutes and just pet him with a little face. You just
While he's
little
on,
face.
while you're shitting.
He sits on the and I just pet him so good.
Your dog?
So his
Soup's
dog,
up there trying to
so
get
his
him, and
cat
I'm like,
has,
"Get out."
so his
Me and
cat
Mango
has pink
shit.
eye, and he's doing well.
He's
And a
got
pink
human
butthole.
eye. Mango's got 2 human eyes, dude. You've seen him.
Is
Mango is a Sith Lord.
He's
It has
scared.
orange eyes like Anakin in episode
hey,
3.
Marcus, you want to know what too? If you want an animal, a cat would be easy for you. Also, cats are
I
good
think I'm
protectors.
good.
Cats are good
don't you
protectors
want a
against evil and spirits.
Why no cats?
I can fight evil.
And you need it.
I
The
can
evil's
fight
inside
evil.
you, and the cat might take it out.
That's why I can fight the evil. You ever
you
seen
need.
Harry
You ever
Potter?
been saged?
No.
Have you ever? You need to
But
get
I've
be
been
saged.
saved. Thank you, Jesus.
That's true. Bless
I'm
up.
saved.
Tell you what
Bless
you didn't
up.
Bless
save.
up,
Tell you what
bless
you didn't
up.
save.
Money.
$600 on Michigan State.
I'll tell you
Hell
what-
no, dude.
Also-
And I'm glad I'll spend more.
I'll tell you
They
what-
had a 50% flash sale. All right. I had to buy
that's
that
called
last jersey.
marketing.
Yeah, and it worked.
Hey guys, we're not going to sell this. Hey guys, we're not going to sell this stuff anymore. You better buy it. Next week they're still selling
the
it.
50%
It's at
off.
Goodwill now in Texas.
The
for
50%
$5.
off was none of the national championship gear. It was none of the shit you wanted, but you could get the jersey, so I got the jerseys.
I just can't believe you got the Jordan jersey on. It's crazy.
Why is that? I'm sorry that we have Jordan.
Hey, did anything
It's
ever
not my
come out-
fault.
Did anything ever come about Michael Jordan since everything's coming out about everybody cool?
Yeah,
I know
he's
a
the
gambler.
greatest
I'd like to-
basketball player ever. Never raped anybody.
That's good. Good job, Michael.
Yeah. I mean, on the basketball court he did, but that wasn't consensual.
So,
Getting your nuts thrown in
do you
something
think
in your
LeBron
face.
though? Do you think LeBron did? You think LeBron's a bad boy?
No, I think he's bad at
Hey,
basketball.
Cat Williams said, "You cannot party with Diddy."
He did, dude.
cannot party with Diddy.
Remember
unless-
4 episodes
Diddy's
ago
gonna
when I
wanna
wanted
party.
to talk about the Diddy shit and you guys were like, that's fucking
If you can find that and you can pull it up, I'll believe you.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
think
don't
you should
remember
pull
that
that
shit.
shit
You've
up.
never talked about
Go to
Diddy.
the YouTube and find it, Marcus.
I will.
Send the link.
I will.
We never talked about Diddy.
I did, and you guys were like, "Bruh."
No, you actually. I think I remember it. No, you wanted to talk about Diddy. You
Yep,
said it
'cause
like
it was
you said like one topic of it.
You guys
and
all
then
went
you,
like, "Blah, blah,
and then
blah."
you didn't do nothing with it.
Is this before the news broke?
It was breaking.
Oh, then yeah, I
Black
don't
people
give a
knew
shit.
about it. Y'all didn't know
I
about
thought
it.
you were saying you knew something we didn't know, which would
Well,
kind
you
of make
guys
you look
didn't know,
guilty.
clearly.
I knew Diddy was bad. I heard a really open mic
Bad
comic
boy.
last night said, "Diddy, he did."
New joke, stealing it. No.
Yeah, it's mine. Thank you, Jim Gaffigan, for all of those followers you got from that clip. We
Yeah, all
got
6
we
of them.
got 2 followers from that, Jim.
yeah.
2 followers.
Maybe Jim should have more of a fan base that we could steal. Jeez,
Oh, he's doing commercials.
that is good. You know you're doing good. You've
pocket.
done made it when you're at the commercial phase.
I would love to do a commercial.
I would
right
love
now.
to remember in Entourage when he's like, "We need money," and he's like, "You can go do a commercial in
Japan?
In Japan, for, they're
Yeah.
going to give you 500,000 tax free." And then he's like, "I guess we'll do a commercial."
I don't think they said tax free, but yeah.
Gotta get. I'm gonna be Aquaman.
It was Vince. He didn't have to pay taxes. He was Aquaman.
You don't remember his whole financial guy in the show?
I do. And he goes, "You have no money."
Yeah. You guys gotta stop
They go,
spending the money.
Put it on the black card.
Yeah.
Yeah, your black card. You have nothing for
My
it.
favorite line is when he goes, "Your brother takes $2,000 in supplements a month. No human can take that many supplements and still live." Like, it is so funny.
The sides cure cancer.
He's like, Turtle spends $2,000 a month on his phone plan. Get him an unlimited plan. They got him. Get him. You gotta sell the Rolls Royce. No, I don't want to sell it. You gotta sell it. He leased it. Why'd you do that? In a pinch, you could sell it if you bought it. Sorry, I've watched it too much.
yeah, apparently
I want to watch it.
The coffee's kicking in.
we're well over.
Over what?
Over
your attitude? Sorry.
Yeah, we're over that. Thank you
I'm
guys
so
for
sorry,
watching.
guys.
Subscribe. We'll see you every Monday.
See ya.